Not a bad hand here. On the draw, seems fine. This Glacial Chasm is never fun to have in your hand. Ooh, another one of these decks, huh? Alright, now should we allow them to take what they want or not? Kind of want to try to search for a green source here. That'll do. So it's cool that we have Caracas, but they'll probably just get Archon and kill us anyways. This matchup it's okay. It feels kind of 50-50. Entomb. Here it comes. Let's get rid of that Glacial Chasm. And I suppose here I mean, maybe we should have kept the Glacial Chasm, but I feel like we're just losing this game regardless. So we'll just try to turbo something out. We're gonna lose 9 per turn, so basically gives us 2 turns. One turn. We need Maze of Ith here, I think. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna side in Surgical. And then Veil Summer. We'll ditch these maps. Ditch 2 Primetimes. And then we still got some room here, which is kind of strange. Guess we'll leave a map in. Game 2 definitely gets better, especially since we know what we're up against now. Gotta kind of mull to have a couple pieces of interaction. I'm really missing Endurance, more copies of Endurance. I might try bringing back the old 3 Endurance in the sideboard, or maybe even just 2. The One Ring feels kind of weird. I know it's very powerful and very good. I'm still not used to it yet. And while I do love Maze of Ith, I'm not sure how useful it actually is in general. I like it in this matchup. Let's see, this is an iffy one. I'm not sure if we're supposed to. I feel like we're not supposed to keep this because if they have discard, they get our prime time. We have a turn 2 reclaimer though, so that's pretty good. I feel like maybe this is okay. But my instinct tells me to mulligan this. If they can go off turn 1, then we just kind of lose. So against Reanimator, a lot of times you want to keep hand with at least 2 pieces of interaction. That on top of us having prime time. Alright, this is good news. Let's hope our opponent has the show and tell plan and we're able to drop a prime time on them. Alright, one more turn. Let's see if we can survive the gauntlet for one more turn. Alright, Delta. Lotus Petal, Show and Tell. Dark Ritual, okay. Entomb, okay. And here's where we get them. And they do have the show and tell. That's great. So hopefully they'll just find something and they're able to cast that, and we can in turn drop our Primeval Titan. So we're kind of in the clear here. Don't want to say we have this game up, but this is where we want to get to. If we can get to here against Reanimator, we are in a really good place. Even if they are able to get a phatty into play. Get a Cloudpost here. Maybe we should have just got Thespian Sage and followed up with the Dark Depths, but I think It's gonna be alright. Now here's the question, should I bog them here? No. Alright, now we get Cloudpost and Ugin. And if all goes according to plan, we can win next turn. Alright, so here comes Emrakul. Next turn. Gonna get our Caracas, and we'll get a Glimmer Post, I suppose. Take all the turns. Alright, that was a good one. And I think we just run this back. Maybe go for a Dark Depths. Past Dark Depths, that's another good way. I mean, we could have done that. But this avoids any potential bounces or anything like that. We went the safe way instead of the fast way. Because we are more or less stabilized already. Now being on the draw is going to be a little bit rough. We want Endurance, Surgical. This is a pretty dicey hand. It could be really fun against a fair deck, but this is not great against a fast combo deck. This isn't really any different as far as goodness. I guess we'll keep this. Put back a Titan and a Cloudpost. No, we'll put back a Titan and a Forest here. Hopefully they don't have any turn 1. Discard. And if we get a turn here, we will lead on Forest, I think. That just gets around any potential. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna take Maze here. Potentially very useful. Alright, this is good. Got an Atraxa. Collective Brutality. So we're going to respond to that. Bojuka Bog. Take their graveyard, and I suppose they're going to get our ring, unfortunately. Okay. Now if they have another Entomb Reanimate here, then that's unfortunate for us. No Entomb Reanimate. Okay, this is great. I think they were playing a little hasty by doing the end of turn Entomb there. Alright, so now we drop Cloudpost, drop Needle naming Grizzlebrand, because otherwise we could do like Bloodstained Mire, Polluted Delta maybe. I feel like Grizzlebrand's a safe way to go. Alright, Traxa. It's a little scary. Polluted Delta. Maybe that's what should have taken. Alright, so let's check and see what they revealed here. I think they're going to get our ring. Alright, so they do have Grizzlebrand. Potentially. Let's see what they take into their hand. Archon, Mire, and Show and Tell. Okay, that's really good for us. So we're gonna go drop our Emrakul with Show and Tell next turn here. That is pretty cool. And we are immune for a turn to any damage from the weapon. And if they Show and Tell, we're gonna draw a card in response. Because we might actually just want to drop Primetime if we have it. Then we can grab double Cloudpost, untap. Does seem a little greedy though. So we are gonna... That is going to resolve. Oof. Archon. How come we don't have to sacrifice Emrakul? I am a bit confused here. Why that doesn't work. That's a great thing to know, though. Ah, because I have the One Ring out. And it's a target, of course. And let's see if we can draw into a Caracas here. No Caracas, but they're going to sacrifice all their permanents. And Emrakul's also going to survive. Because I have Maze of Ith. Actually, it wouldn't matter anyhow because they have to sacrifice. Well, they could sacrifice everything except for Atraxa. But now we drop Tabernacle. So technically they could have held on to Archon and then, well, Atraxa, and then the Death Touch could have blocked and traded. Still wouldn't leave them in much of a position for anything, really. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Fun little end to the game here. Just about does it. Wouldn't say I played this one particularly well, but I feel like with Reanimator it's kind of a coin flip in general. I feel like it's like a 50-50 kind of matchup. It's like, do they have the turn one? If yes, then we're kind of out of it. But yeah, that was a good match. We'll take it.